Okay, so this will be my debut benchmark video for the B580 on the channel. Starting it off on Where Winds Meet. A really solid game, free to play out there in Steam if you want to try out. I already did a couple of benchmarks on the unboxing video. If you want to check that out, it'll be up in here, the video. And you can see the rest of the things. It is paired up with the 9000 XVD, 4.7 GHz base speeds. And you can see it's paired up with the 64 GB of DDR5 memory running at 6000 MHz. And that's about it. Latest drivers by Intel. And so we're going to be testing the game out of 4K, 1440p and 1080p until we get a proper 60 plus FPS experience. Doesn't matter what setting it is, as long as we're getting solid 60 FPS, right? So let's see what we can do with this card. I'm excited. So we're going to be starting off on 4K. I haven't played this game in quite a while. We're back here again, and it looks like they changed some settings here as well, because the visual style, I don't remember it being Where Winds Meet. Maybe I'm wrong. Anyways, this is going to be the first time I'm testing a game on this card exclusively. You know, the B580, so on 4K too. Let's see. So, and here's another thing. I didn't even know Xess has DLAA. I think they're wrong here. They named it wrong, you know, because DLAA is a deep learning anti-aliasing from NVIDIA. And Xess has its own thing. But that seems to be the case for, I don't know, maybe NetEase doesn't know that the naming is different for this thing, or I don't know. Anyways, DLAA means it's native resolution maxed out, no upscaling. Everything is maxed out on 4K. Let's see. So we're getting 42 FPS. Which is not bad at all. I was not expecting that. And the frame time graph is also pretty smooth, and the game looks really good too. Did they make some performance upgrades or something? Because, I don't know. The game definitely feels better. Oh no, not a bear. So 41 FPS is pretty good. You can see the GPU memory usage is at 7.4 GB, which is pretty good. Everything is pretty good on maxed out settings. Even this is like really playable, you know. What we're gonna do now is sort of DLAA, sort of native resolution. I'm gonna go to quality. And there you go. That's all you need to do for 60 FPS experience. Pretty much. And I heard a lot of people commenting that the game has severe FPS lags, dips and everything when you get to like a different area with a lot of crowd. So when you get there, I think it's going to be the same case even on this card. I think it's generally the game's issue, not necessarily a PC issue. Because, you know, the game needs to load in a lot of people and stuff. Again, I'm using a 9800 XVD here. If you're using this card and you're having like a mid-range CPU, like a 5000 series card, a 5000 series CPU from AMD or an Intel i5, might be having a different experience. But the overhead issue that they had with this GPU, it's been mostly fixed. So you shouldn't be seeing any issue, but yeah, 60 FPS is possible on 4K with a little bit of upscaling. And we're getting close to the similar kind of performance that we got on a 5060. What I'm going to do is just sort of quality. I think we can just go to balanced. So that should get us pretty stable 70 FPS. And now it shouldn't go down below 60, even if it's in a really crowded area, you know. This is a strange area though. So that's looking pretty good. So yeah, on 4K, this is the settings I would go for with this card. Really solid performance, I'm not gonna lie. Now let's try 1440p. Or before 1440p, let me see if we have... No, we don't have any frame gen for this card, unfortunately. So yeah, let's go to 1440p. You don't need to go down below any settings. This is perfectly fine. Like, would you ever go below ultra settings when you can get more than 60 FPS? Even with a little bit of upscaling? No, I wouldn't. So yeah, 4K, playable. After a restart, we are back here again for 1440p, still maxed out, and 60 FPS. So we're getting the kind of performance that we got on 4K with quality upscaling, which makes sense. Remote retrieval. What does that mean? What the heck? How many strikes does it take to kill a freaking snake? This is filled with snakes. God damn. Gotta get up out of here. That was a wild experience, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, man, 60 something FPS. I'd say this is playable, but again, in the later stages it might get worse, but as for that safety, let's just upscale it a little bit. I wouldn't go down below these settings at all, because there's no need to. All you need is even ultra quality. I think it's gonna be fine. Yeah, on ultra quality you're getting 80 something FPS. But yeah, you can see the FPS, man. Staying pretty good on 80 plus, so okay, it's leading me to the shrine. It's good. Anyways, I'm gonna go fight these guys. You can see the FPS is still staying on 90. Amazing. So yeah, man, on 1440p this is the lowest I would go. I'm not gonna go below this because there's no point. You know, the game works really well. No stuttering whatsoever. And again, the reason why I'm not testing out any lower settings, because there's no need to. The game works really well. And what is the point of going to low settings when you can actually play the game like this without any issues, right? So this card is really capable of maxing this game out. So what is the point of going down below this? If it had some frame generation options available, I would have tried that, but in this case we don't even need that. But you know, there's no option either. So yeah, 1440p, absolutely flawless. You can play the game like this, no problem at all. Now let's try out 1080p. And back again after another restart, because you know, you gotta go to your monitor settings and change the resolution, and then only it'll be applied in the game. So back on 1080p. I'm gonna go back to DLAA. This should be easily 70 FPS or more. Probably won't even have to go down this at all. So yep, it's like I thought, 80 FPS without any upscaling. Canadian, so perfectly fine, man. Most people who buys these B580 has a 1080p card. Maximum is a 1440p, and the 12GB VRAM definitely helps make the frame rate really smoother. You know, more VRAM means better texture streaming and loading, high resolution textures and everything. So this is a really solid card, man. You can see this game is working really fine on the GPU. Granted, this game doesn't have any much, you know, you don't need that much GPU power to pull this off. Even a 5060 was able to do 4K, pretty close to this. But still, it's a really solid card if you're looking for a budget one. Only $250. The only downside to this card is you cannot stream with Streamlabs. You have to use software encoding instead of hardware encoding, like AV1. So far, that's what I've seen. But other than that, editing videos and all of that, it's really smooth. Because I've edited like my previous few videos in this with this card, and doing a pretty good job even on 4K. So not mad about it. And even this video was rendered with the same card. So yeah, man, really great experience on where wins meet. You can just max it out even on 4K. You need to use a little bit of upscaling and you should be good. So this is awesome. And there's one more thing, that if you have like an older CPU without rebar enabled or anything, then you're not going to see this much of performance. But other than that, even on the box of this card, it says you should have a system that supports rebar and a 10th gen Intel processor or a Ryzen 3000 series or above to get the most out of it. Otherwise, you're going to have trouble. So yeah, this is where wins meet on the Arc B580. Super solid. Has maxed out the game. So that's it, guys. What do you guys think about it? Let me know in the comments. We'll catch you guys in the next one. I hope you guys are having a great time wherever you are. Take it easy and peace out.